What up, what up, what up?
Yo.
What it do?
Episode 14. Can you guys believe we made it?
We made it. Nigga, we made it.
Yeah, because Tyler's over here trying to...
Look at porn.
No, Tyler is over here trying to have me withdraw $63.
Hey, listen, every dollar counts.
Off of this Bitcoin shit.
Man, the way my Xfinity bill is set up right now, that motherfucker, they try to double my shit. I said, for what, internet?
I don't blame you. Every dollar counts right now, like you said.
For real.
All right, how's everybody feeling? Where's everybody's heads at? We're back at it.
Yeah.
We're here, we're alive, we're living.
Yeah.
Positivity, love, abundance, success, wealth, happiness, prosperity, persistence, patience. Inhale the positivity.
I hate positive people. I hate them. Like, you know those people that are like OD positive and you're just like, shut up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, we need those people in the world, though. There's got to be wolves so the sheep can eat.
Fucking motherfucker around here shooting everybody and shit.
That up.
What?
There's got to be sheep so the wolves can eat. So, yeah. So, you know, positive people, shout out to y'all.
Yep.
Anything amazing or anything crazy happened to you guys this week?
No, I wouldn't say anything out of the norm.
For real, I can't even think. I'm like, no, not a goddamn thing.
No, it must not have been anything too crazy then, I guess. If you guys
what about you?
Oh, nothing, man. Nothing. Just chilling, man. Just chilling. You know, I'm getting ready to get out of this lease probably coming up in like the next 4 months. You know, like when your lease is coming up for renewal, you got to kind of start prepping because they only give you like 30 days to make a decision or whatnot.
Isn't it they have to give it 2 months ahead of time?
It's 2 months. It's 60 days.
Right.
But, yeah, you know, that's real life. How it operates is 60 days is really only like 8 days because you can only go on the weekends and shit like that or whenever a realtor or whatnot's available to take you on tours. So we were just looking at like a townhouse or something to rent probably in Fort Lauderdale or even like Pompano or something like that.
Yeah,
but
Pompano.
I don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, bro, it's crazy because not getting a house this year, it's definitely not looking like that because the way the market is set up, it's not looking good right now.
Matter of fact, because how much is y'all rent? Close around.
Our rent isn't even like too crazy, honestly, for where we are in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're prime time too. But prime area.
It's like $3,300 a month.
You a lie, bitch.
No, that's what I paid. Like,
what?
It was like $3,350 last month.
What?
But they're in Flagler.
That's ridiculous, yo.
Yo, rent's ridiculous.
The rent is ridiculous. A 2-bedroom.
Damn, $3,000 you pay?
$3,300, yeah.
Holy shit.
Shout out to Flagler.
No lie, yo, that's more than my wife's parents' fucking mortgage.
Of course.
Well, that's normal nowadays.
You know
Fuck you. I'm not paying no $3,000 for rent. I can tell that
my HOA is crazy. It's $580 here. That's my HOA.
Yeah.
I spoke to them. They said it's going up. Can you imagine?
It's like rent going up.
$580 for fucking just my HOA. That
has nothing to do with your
nothing to do with my mortgage.
Yeah,
nothing. And so, like, I guess I was talking to the homeowners association lady today. She said in 2025 they're passing like a law that like homeowners associations have to put more money towards the reserves. Things like that, so everybody. Because
if something happened, they don't want to have to hit you for $20,000 out of nowhere. You're gonna be going crazy.
She mentioned the building in Surfside that collapsed. I don't know
never got any.
I don't know what happened with their reserves, but it sparked a whole debate.
Yeah, well, all these condos now, so now they're gonna be on top of that shit. They're gonna have the people.
We've started it a little early. Probably to like soften the blow, but come 2025, it's probably gonna be like 700 or 800.
Yeah,
and everybody's are gonna be crazy.
Everybody
if you have an HOA.
Wow. Well, things are just adjusting to the times, like everything else. Yeah, bro. Like I don't know if you've looked at what these apartments go for right now. Like a 1-bedroom is $2,000. That's in like you know like a calmer area like Coral Springs or something like that, or you know Deerfield. But as soon as you get anywhere near Fort Lauderdale or Boca or anything like that, bro, those twos become a 2-bedroom probably starts at like 28.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sorry. I know we talked about this
all the way to probably
shit.
like 4,500.
I know we talked about this shit last episode, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah, bro.
Wow, I can't believe you paid $3,000.
Yeah, so I was
that
looking.
Is insane.
I was looking probably to do like rent a townhouse or something like that. That way I can get like a garage and shit. Like that would be dope. But yeah, I was comparing it, bro. Like, I mean, right now the mortgages are so high right now because of the interest rate. So, like for instance, bro, I had a homie go check out a condo, and it was $275,000, right? $275,000, and he was gonna put $60,000 down. You know how much the mortgage was gonna be?
How much
at the end of the day with like HOA and everything?
Yeah,
$2,900.
Wow.
On a $275,000 crib, putting $60,000 down.
So that's
and
only
a
like
7% interest rate.
A little bit over 200 and like 10,000. So wow, that is crazy.
So now do the math, bro. If you got a crib that was, bro, right now a house right now is probably what, 450,000 at least.
At least.
If you want something that's not
decent.
a total fixer upper.
That's decent. That's like, wow.
So do the math, bro. You're looking at like a $5,000 mortgage when it's all said and done, bro. When it's all said and done with your taxes, your insurance, your all this shit.
And then the thing is, you better hope if you own a house and your AC don't go down, your roof and none. Oh, okay. Let's just say the average person, let's say they're making $1,000 a week. Yo,
you literally broke this thing down.
Yeah, we broke that down last week.
Like I'm just saying, like the average person.
You won't get approved right now.
Don't make $1,000 a week. Literally, don't make $1,000 a week at their job.
So
for real.
in 2019, I looked at the stats. In 2019, a house that was like the same house that was $250,000 is now $440,000, right? Mm-hmm. The interest rate back then was like 2%. Now you're closer to 7%.
Yeah.
So your mortgage back then, the average mortgage in 2019 was about $1,700, $1,600. The average mortgage right now, if you were to sign up, is about $3,500.
Yeah.
And
it's not even long ago. We're not talking about 15, 20 years ago. Well, this is like 5 years ago.
Yeah. And
less, 4.
And like you said, that's not even the all end all. Imagine you save up $50,000. Do you know how long it takes like the average person to save up $50,000? If they can. Save up $50,000. Dump all that shit into your, asset, your house, right? Yeah. Just to get a monthly mortgage payment, right? Yep. And then you're already kind of like, what if you are making $1,000 a week and you're already pushing it? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then your AC goes out. Or your fridge goes out, or your stove, or anything, or the fucking homeowners association comes by 3 years down the road and they're like, you need new such and such shingles, whatever for your roof, things like that.
Here it's crazy, like big assessments on top of the HOA. It's wild.
So imagine that, bro. Like right now, I'm not even. I would really, ever since I had a daughter, I really would love to have a stable place that I'm gonna live, and not move from place to place. I mean, I've been in my spot like 4 years now. I think.
Yeah, you've been there for a little while. Yeah.
So I've watched my rent double. Like from when I first got it since COVID. But
you're not a hoochie mama no more. You don't need to be in downtown for a long time.
I don't need to be in downtown. Yeah. I mean, I love it over there. Like we always talk about it. I love there. But I would love to get a house, like with a backyard and shit like that. Like a fenced in backyard. Yeah. But right now it's just nuts, bro. You're going to have to spend like $550.
No, backyards are for the elites now.
Yeah. That is a luxury ticket right now.
Backyard.
So, bro, and I look sometimes on Zillow and like, the prices are dropping, but your mortgage is stupid, bro. Yeah. Your mortgage is stupid. Like, and like people talk about, the house you want to get at. Like, I hate when people say you're throwing your money away on rent. I can't stand it, bro. Because I'm like, not really. It's still a place to live. Like, what the fuck?
You still get.
You don't understand because just remember, if you put that $60,000 down, and you can't afford the house, you lose it. You don't get that shit back.
You don't get it back.
It is gone. You understand? It is gone. So now you got to start from scratch again. Mm-hmm. And most people are living broke. They have no life, and if they lose their house, you're fucked. You understand? Imagine putting your money in the house, and 2 years, 3 years down the road, you lose it.
No, but like, see, it's always older people that tell me shit like that you're throwing your money away. I'm like, yo, Grandpa,
the circumstance right now with the interest rate is not a smart.
I'm like, smart
investment.
Yeah, Gramps, that was cool in 1942. I get it. Like, or like you said, 2018, 2019, when you could snipe a good deal at a good interest rate. Right now, the whole point of buying a house back then was because rent was more than a mortgage for the most part.
Yeah.
Now the mortgage is, like we said, like you're closer to $4,000 a month. You know, like you might as well rent. And there is some value in flexibility. Like right now we live in a mobile ass world. Like you know, a lot of people don't even make money at a 9 to 5. Typically, they might be able to work from home, and you can work from anywhere as long as there's Wi-Fi. So if you buy a house, you're tied into that house.
Yeah, you tied.
So you might lose on a chance to make money somewhere else or do something like that. So there is, you know, value in flexibility and mobility nowadays, especially in this era. Like realistically, nobody owns anything for the most part. Like right now, if you really break it down,
and that's the thing. As people say, "Oh yeah, I got a house." I'm like, remember, you don't own it. You renting that shit from the bank.
Right,
you literally renting it from the bank.
Renting. But you do have an asset, and if you bought it you could sell it and make a profit. And there's positives to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people also say things like that. And like I said, I would like to own a house just for the stability. I feel like that is the most important piece for me, would be the stability. Or like if you buy a house to rent it out eventually, like how you have this house, if you were to get another one and rent this one out, then that's fucking sick. That's great. But there is some people like let's say you buy a house right now for $450,000. You're probably going to end up really paying closer to $2 million by the end.
With interest and shit.
By the end, you know, by the
but
end of
you
the
can
thing.
always refinance. There's always ways around it.
And that's another thing. I know people that got, you know, an adjusted interest rate, bro.
Oh god.
So they bought a house like in 2016 when things were all sweet and shit. And now all of a sudden their mortgage is probably like a whole $1,500, $2,000 more than what it was.
It's funny you say that because I know somebody. I'm not gonna say their name.
Who the
but
hell would sign on an adjusted interest rate?
No,
people do, bro. People do.
I know somebody who did, and they shit went double. I didn't know. So basically I was asking them like, yo, like what's up with them? Why they act like they don't got no money, bro? Oh nah, because when the interest rate, when that shit went up, they mortgage. I'm like, what you mean? They got adjustable. And I was like, they shit went double. I was like, double? I was like, what? I was like, yo, that would right there just knock you right out the game right there.
Bruh.
Just if your rent went up double everything, oh, it's over with.
And you know what? It probably wasn't even explained to them.
No,
they probably didn't really like understand
people don't
it.
think that shit goes up. They explain them like, listen, you know it's gonna go up. You understand? They be like, nah, I ain't worried about how much it's gonna go up. $500 or something. Now then when that shit double on them, then it's a whole different ballgame.
Also, when those finance officers and shit talk to them, half the time they're like, it can go up, but you know, in this market, the way things are going, more than likely it's going to swing down. They didn't expect the pandemic. You know what I mean? So like, it's just, and you know, it's like putting all your money on red. Like sometimes it's super tempting when you've seen black a bunch of times. You're like, all right, red's coming up. You know what I mean? Like, let's get it. And you know, you take a chance and shoot yourself in the foot. That can definitely happen. Especially a lot of people aren't like super educated. Like, you know what I mean? For the most part, bro, you're just excited. You're trying to buy a house and you'll do whatever, you know, it takes. Oh, you need this much money? Okay, I need to do this for my credit. Okay, I did it. Let's sign here, you know? And let's get the keys. They're blinded by the excitement, you know?
Yep, that's exactly how it is. Oh, yeah. They're like, okay, you need $10,000. You need a 700 credit score. Okay, I got it. They don't care about nothing else. Yep. You know, I'll be like, do y'all know, like, stuff happens in the house? You know how many people we go to their house, man, and they be like, man, oh, my God, my AC just went out. My dryer just went out. And these people don't have money. A lot of people don't have credit cards. If they do, it's already full. So imagine. Just imagine being in your house with no AC in South Florida.
Oh, trust
just
me.
fucking kill me right there.
For real. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yes. You know, there's going to be some unexpected costs and stuff. And that's just the world we're living in. And the rich are getting richer. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but it's hard. I tell people, and then people be like, yo, if you need to stay home for a couple more years, just do it. You understand? For real.
Yeah, more young people in their mid-20s and whatever.
Nah, it's not even that anymore. Like, it's people in their
I'm saying like more than ever in there. And usually that span where they kind of are moving out, 25 to 30-ish.
Yeah, nah,
they're getting no buns, no pussy living in your mom's house.
No, that's a lie.
You know,
I used to bring them straight to the house. Listen, straight through the garage door. You know what I mean? Because you know, they was separated a little bit, so straight through the garage door.
Oh shit! Tyler thinks he's in a duplex. No, you was just sliding. Yo, come on, she sleeps.
I'll be like, this is my crib. This is my crib.
Tyler ain't lying about that.
I moved my mom's in. You know, I'm looking after her. She's getting up there.
Exactly. My mom's live with me.
Tyler ain't ain't shit for that, yo. Yeah, you know I gotta take care of moms. You know what I'm saying? She getting older. You know what I mean?
He still means that she getting older. Shit. At this point, don't even matter. Most of these niggas don't got no fucking car. All these girls, so don't even matter.
No. A lot of dudes will live at their mom's house and then have a $900, $1,000 car payment.
I be seeing that shit. I be like, why the fuck this
backwards?
Nigga gotta, yep, for real.
Fucking backwards.
You got a 7 Series?
Like, well, how do you have $100,000 car, sir, and you live in the same 400 square foot bedroom at your mom's? That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, I see it all the time.
Cause, bro, think about it. It's tempting because it's easier to get the car. You know what I mean? It's easier to get the car. You know what I mean? And it's tempting because it's like, okay, you go out on the weekends. You
get seen in the car.
You get seen in the car
all the time.
Yeah.
And you could actually ball on a bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can.
And at the end of the day, you could live in a car. You can't drive a house.
Yo, it's ridiculous. This is how crazy it is. When I went to get my car, right? Listen, when my ass got my car totaled, right? My car got totaled, right? Listen, I was like, yeah, I want the car I want, right? So I was like, yo, I'm asking to put 10 grand down, right? Listen, they didn't even ask me, do you have a job? They didn't want to see my credit. They didn't ask to see none of that.
Well, you had that 10 grand. They said, and
the thing is, it was crazy. Back in the day, they want to go through everything. I want to see pay stubs. I want to see this. I want to see credit. No, they didn't ask for none of that shit. And I was like, oh, do you need it? No. I'm like, because my shit's good. I'm like, you good. Literally, I was just like, yo, it's ridiculous. I'm like, is this how it is now? They just say, oh, give me the money, sign the car. It's yours. Well,
if you have decent enough credit or enough money down,
it's crazy.
The bank will not stipulate for you.
They didn't even care. Nothing.
There's some dudes that are paying like 25% interest rate on a car.
See, that's ridiculous.
For sure. State maximum is 20-something%. Depending on new cars, it's less. I think it's like 18. But used cars, depending on the year, that shit can go up to like 20-something%.
Bro, for every $100, you're giving them $75. That car is never getting paid off. By the time that thing is paid off, the transmission is going to be blown off the top of that thing.
Those people.
Yeah, and that's when you'll just say, yo, come get it.
It's going to devalue, and then usually those people can't make their payments anyway. So you default.
Guys,
that's the thing, yep.
Yo, fellas that are listening though, take heed. Check me out. Do not go buy these expensive dumbass cars. If you got it, go for it. Fucking ball. You know what I mean? But if you don't got it, bro, just be patient. And I would say go get your own spot. The one thing about going out and getting your own spot, even sometimes if you're not ready for it, that shit will push you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go out there and you get it. Yeah. It's gonna actually make a man out of you. Yeah. It's gonna like put a little more hunger in you to
fire under that
to
ass
push it.
To
you know
work
what I mean?
hard.
I remember, man, when I first moved out of my crib, my mom's crib, I was like, oh shit. Yep. How am I gonna pay you this? And then you just find ways.
Well,
you know
he had like the 95 Civic.
No, I had a 2000 Honda Civic, and that thing was a classic.
Hey, that shit. And I remember had like 300,000 miles.
Nah, I had 200K.
I respected Mike for that though. I respected you for that. You were drove up with like his outfit used to be like $2,000.
I know.
And he was driving around in the $1,000 to $500 beater.
Because I did it before, bro. I bought a 5 Series BMW, and bro, after like 2 years, it was nothing but fucking problems, bro. It was oil leaks, and then finally the transmission blew, and every week I was spending a couple hundred and then $1,000
when you
repair.
have a BMW, that shit's gonna happen like
that. No, but I'm saying though, it just wasn't worth it. I didn't see the value, and like the value of, all right, when you want something, the value is so high. Yeah. All you can think about, you want it. And then when you actually obtain it and get it, you don't give a shit about that shit after like 5 or 6 months. You're like, yo, the car is cool. Yeah, but it's yours. It's just regular now. It's not like this exciting thing.
Anything in life once you have it.
When I got the Civic, bro, I remember the transmission blew. I was like, fuck it. Let me just go grab like $3,000 Honda Civic cash, have no car payment. And bro, that shit was sliding. I had cold air conditioning and I was just chilling, no car payment. So it was just like a freedom thing. Like you just had money. The money was coming in and it just wasn't going out. Yeah. So it was like nice. Like, oh, yo, you want to go on vacation? Yeah. Let's go. Like it was just one less bill. You know what I mean? So it's like the value of things when you want them is so high. But then when you get them, you just are like, it's a fucking regular car to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure the bitches just dried up as soon as they got into that car with you.
Not even, bro. I was getting them in the bro.
It was like the desert.
Bro,
when
I got
they
the
saw all
same-
them straws on the floor for
my coffee.
I remember one time I got into the fucking car. There was so many straws. I thought it was like a prank. I was like,
I thought it was a prank.
bro,
He's talking about the paper part from the straw. I was like, yeah, because I would get like my iced coffees and shit in the morning. I'd bang the straw, the little bottom of the straw, bap on the little arm console, and I'll throw the little the paper straw on the floor.
You did it like this. Blew that bitch off.
But I could promise you, I got the same amount of shorties in the BMW than when I got in the Honda Civic. Okay. On God.
What's their names?
There was 2 shorties. That's why.
No.
There was
only
2
two.
shorties with
The
the fucking
same ones.
No, Terrell can vouch for me. Terrell can vouch for me in my demon days, bro.
You had 2 riders. I'll give you that. You had 2 riders. They stuck with you through the BMW and the Honda.
We ain't gonna say no names. Okay.
But 1 rider.
I remember, bro. Okay, I'll never forget. I gotta just share a quick story. I'll never forget this one time I picked this girl up in the BMW, right? And it was me and who was? Oh, it was me and Edgar. Terrell, you know Edgar. Yeah, it was me and Edgar, right? And we go pick up this girl, and she was sounding so cute on the phone and everything. Like this white girl was so cute, and I'm like, all right, cool. Go pick her up. I never had met her, right, in real life, right? So I pick her up. Her and her friend get in my back seat. And I swear to God, she opened her fucking mouth, and I literally had to turn around and see what she looked like because her voice was totally different.
Wow.
Mind you, this white girl got in my car. I jumped in the back seat. Quick. She goes, quick, we need to pull up out of here before my granddaddy comes downstairs. I had to do a double take. I was like, who the fuck just jumped in my car? Is that Medea? What the fuck just happened? Bro, I was like so confused, bro. I'll just never forget those wild ass days. Like when you would just go pick up girls that you like just would talk to on Twitter or whatever, MySpace and shit like that. And then you'd go, and I remember I would just like meet up with them, and then I'd be like, fucking get me out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, fucking get me out of here.
The oldest trick that what guys should do, you text your boy, be like, you call me, need me for emergency.
Yep.
Hit me up ASAP. Hit me up. Hurry up. I used to do that shit all the time.
I'll never forget. This is a wild story. This is the wildest story ever, right? This girl, she stayed in Miami at the time, and I met her on like Twitter or one of the things back in the days, like 10 years or maybe even more. And it was like too easy, right? So I go, and she has like a nice high rise and shit in Miami. They have the security downstairs. And I only knew this girl's Twitter name or whatever username, right? I didn't know like her actual name, and I didn't realize I didn't know her name. And I get to the door, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta tell this security guard her name.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, who are you here for? And I'm like, hold on one second. So I call her. I call her. I'm like, yo, I'm downstairs. You know what I mean? And they're asking for your name. And she's like, it's Tiffany. And then I'm like, your last name, dummy. Like, I know you first.
Hey, that's a good one.
I had to think off my toes, bro. But yeah, bro.
What was her MySpace handle?
I don't even know,
Pink
bro.
Bunny 305 foo.
Bro, that one girl though that sounded like that, bro. I literally dropped her off, no lie, like maybe 17, 18 minutes later.
That was
bro.
your crazy ass story that you didn't know.
I was like that was my crazy just like maneuver out of getting out of like feeling stupid.
So what happened that night? You went up there and shit?
Yeah.
What happened?
All right, I can't be like ODing now, but
was it worth it?
Yo, so Kanye West the other day got spotted in Italy,
but no shoes on.
What do you mean no shoes on?
I thought it was look like he had no shoes on or some flip flops or some shit.
Oh, all right, yeah,
we are wearing those crazy sock shoes or whatever, right?
All right, so are we done with this housing market conversation?
Yeah,
we kind of got that was my bad. I kind of got on a tangent, but yeah, guys, cars. You don't need cars to get girls. You don't need cars. Just dog.
Yeah, you do.
Work on you when you
spend the money.
All right, I ain't gonna lie. Tyler had the Corvette. He was probably going crazy when he had the Corvette. Tyler got the brand new Corvette at the time last year when they had changed the model. I know he was going up. He was just.
I was that guy that was like, I'm gonna just drive it down the beach 5 times.
He was just slanging cock
out my engine and shit. Hey, listen, I enjoyed it, man. I had it, enjoyed it while I can,
and you got rid of it, right? Yeah, you can see my point. After a while, it just becomes like it's dope, but it becomes like, yo, I got this car payment for what? Like,
but it is fun while it's there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It'll be back.
Yeah, so I will tell you guys. Did you guys see Kanye West?
No, what is up with Kanye?
Oh my God, photos leaked today. Actually, him and his wife Bianca or whatever her name is was in Italy, and they were on a boat, and there's pictures that leaked of Kanye. And it looks like he was getting head in the boat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because her head is down. And his...
Bro, you can't...
Let me finish. Let me finish.
The man gets some fucking head on the fucking boat.
Let him finish.
He looks fucking insane. First of all, he has like a mask all the way up to here. All right? And he's wearing a blazer. Like a black blazer, suit blazer with no shirt underneath it, right? And then he has on like black pants or whatever. So her head is crouched down, like it looks like she was giving him head. And he's like this, looking down, like, you know what I mean? And they have a picture of him from behind, pause. And his butt cheeks are like showing through the back of his blazer. You know how the blazer splits in the middle? Yeah. You can see like his butt crack. So yeah, they got pictures of Kanye West and his wife allegedly performing sexual acts, and now people are saying that they want them arrested in Italy and shit like that.
I'm sure he wasn't even getting no dome. He know everybody's watching him. Like, why would he just be? Come on, man.
You don't think maybe he did it for attention?
No.
Who gives a fuck?
Think about it.
Is or not? What is wrong with him getting some head on the boat?
So nothing's wrong. So nothing's wrong with getting head on the boat. Like in our guy brains, I'm cool with it. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
So whose brains?
So you got to remember, Kanye loves to talk about what Kim does. That's not a good example for his kids and shit like that. Okay. So it's kind of like you got to keep that same energy, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But who said? But anybody can take a picture and it'll look like you getting head.
Oh, that's why I said it's alleged. It's alleged. Yeah. But it definitely looks like it.
And it's not like okay, so like. I don't know what Kim did, but like obviously Kim can't just hop on like a sex tape. But if you're on a fucking boat, you think that you're in private, you whip your dick out and you get a little bit of a blowjob.
The captain was right there.
Well, you pay the captain off.
It's a boat though. Let me mind you, I gotta pay. I'll pull up the pictures in a second.
But I know I seen it, but I didn't even.
It's a little boat. It's not like a ship.
Yeah, no, it's not like it ain't no ship. It's a little. It's like one of them Italy, them little boats. Mm-hmm. But it don't even look like. Oh yeah, it may look like he getting head, but she probably gonna be laying her head right there, or just you understand.
The cameraman caught a good angle.
Exactly, a good angle. That's it.
And just obviously
they took it and ran with it. Yeah, that's what they don't like his black ass. So that's what they gonna just keep trying to slam.
Either way,
they're gonna slam him. Whatever.
Any kind of provocative photo, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, if they can make a tabloid off of it,
exactly.
That's their
what
fucking
they do.
job.
That's their job. That's it. That's what they do.
I'm not mad at Kanye. If I was him, I'd get head in the middle of Wells Fargo at the ATM machine at that point. Like, you're a billionaire. Like, fuck it. Shit. But the only thing I was saying is, though, like, you do got to keep the same energy. Like, if you are getting head and photos are leaking of it, my thing, though, I think
he's not fucking getting head.
You don't think though that
I didn't see the picture?
So let me ask you another question. You don't think this shit is maybe for publicity? Like, think about all these places
he needs
banned.
more fucking publicity.
Exactly. He need more problems right now. Exactly.
He does need a little publicity, bro, because he's not on any like he's banned from most places, like as far as like these Instagrams and Twitters and shit like that. And a lot of blogs aren't even really covering him anymore ever since the whole comments he made or whatever.
How fucked up is it that like he just can't go and enjoy his money? He's so sick in the head and he really doesn't get off to anything anymore. He really doesn't. When you're at that level and you've had the excitement, the crazy, the emotions, the the energy, what gets you off now? Like
getting head in a boat.
Exactly.
In Venice.
Like Shaquille O'Neal. Like he's DJing now, but like
he's bored.
Big festivals. Mm-hmm. But he says like, I don't even do it for the money. I just do it because it brings me like that energy that I had in Game 6 type shit. Like, so you can imagine like, if you're still chasing that feeling, it's probably hard to find it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's probably chasing that feeling. He can't just go and enjoy his money and be a hermit crab as I probably would be with a billions of dollars.
$1 billion. I'd probably be a hermit crab with like 2 million. I'd be like,
but then it's like, okay, you got all this money and you're gonna be a hermit crab. What kind of fucking fun is that?
Exactly.
Well, you could just travel the fucking world, I guess. But like when you're that big, can you even fucking travel like that? No.
I can't lie. If you gave me 2 million, I'll probably spend 3 million.
You give me 2, I spend 3.
I'll leverage hella bread and be in debt. I'll just fucking thumb through that shit.
No. I couldn't win the lottery. Like big money like that, I'd be dead in like
thumb through
6
it.
months. Minimum 6 months.
I'd be dead. Not me.
With all the drugs and the strippers and shit and partying I would do, I just would not make it. I know myself.
Shit, I'll be good.
You'll be good.
Hell
yeah. Terrell will go into hiding. He'll just travel.
Yep, I'll
He'll
just travel.
Would you give some of that
He
to
put it
your
all-
family?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I
my
thought
friends.
he was gonna say hell no. I
Hell
swear.
yeah. Depends
He
how
had
much
that
money
face.
I
He was like,
got.
hell yeah.
Nah, definitely.
What about your friends?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
If I got enough money, hell yeah. Why
Would
not?
you buy some crypto?
Yeah, you know he'd buy. He
Would
probably
you waste it on crypto?
if he got $10 million dollars.
Would you waste it on
If
crypto?
he got 10 million in US dollars, he'd probably put 11 in the Bitcoin and be like, "Yo, this shit. I went to bed and this shit dumped on my head. I woke up. I
got
owe them
$20
money now.
They got jokes, man.
I owe them money now." This shit says, "Oh, bro, my 10 went to 2 million."
But okay, question is, if you got 10 million, would you give some to your friends?
Fuck y'all.
Friends? Man, yeah, like some close friends.
Yeah, but like, let's say 10 million. Like, okay, let's just
Do
say.
I have to give it to them, or can they just enjoy it?
Nah,
around
you see,
you?
not me. I wouldn't do that. Like, if I got 10
Did
million.
you just hear I'm gonna be drugs and partying? Everybody's coming with me.
If I got 10 million, I don't even want you to come with me. I'm gonna take my 5. I'm gonna give my family something. Even if I gave my homeboys like, yo, here's $100 grand, here's 50, whatever it is. Like, you understand? And
Do
y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do. Leave me the fuck out. I don't want you to travel with me. I don't want you.
They're
I'm
gonna
good.
probably be knocking at your door in about 2 weeks.
But that's
that 50 went quick.
Yeah, but that's their
I
problem.
put it on
really
Bitcoin.
I don't got too many people. Fuck you, Mike. You understand?
I put it on Bitcoin.
I don't care because my ass don't got too many friends, so I'm good. I already know. I can be like, yo, here, yeah, just see y'all boys.
I'll
do what y'all want. I'm
I'll
out.
probably give you like a one time, not you. Like I would give like a friend like a one time thing. Like,
Yeah.
yo, look, if I cracked something crazy like a $10 million, you know, I'd be like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? Here's, if it's a close friend, I'd be like, here's 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And be like, yo, do something smart with it.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
it. That ain't a lot of money if you got 10 M's.
He gonna cop a
care.
7 series and be right back to the
You gotta
regular
think about
schedule
it.
program.
If the thing is, if you never had no money, you understand? Like,
Nobody
fucking
teaches you what to do
10
with it, bro.
million, shit.
They
Nah,
never
I know
taught
what
us
to do with it,
taxes
bitch.
in school.
Yeah.
They never taught us about, you know, dividends or the stock market or even the housing market, credit.
Credit, bro.
They taught me
That's
how
the
to
craziest
fucking
thing.
write in cursive, and cursive is
Yeah.
the fucking biggest scam. Like
you
you go to sign your name in cursive, you just go like it doesn't even matter what it looks like.
The credit, but the most important thing is investing your money. I'm not saying investing in crypto, whatever. Investing your
crypto.
money. Period. Because if you don't invest your money, you're gonna go broke. I don't give a fuck really what kind of job you got. If you got to go to work for your money every single day, you're gonna go broke.
Yeah.
I don't care. You're not
That's
gonna have
not
shit.
the truth, T.
I won't say
That's
you're gonna
not
have
the
broke.
truth.
I'm not gonna say you're gonna go broke.
People
But
work
you want-
and don't invest, and they still do well for themselves, but they could have
No,
done
it all
better.
just
How many people do
realistically,
well? How many people do
Depends
well for
on-
themselves?
Realistically,
Fuck
you will
outta
never
here.
be able to retire unless you invest in some sort of
Exactly.
way.
For
Exactly.
sure.
Maybe
But
not
there's
crypto.
a lot of different
Whether it's a
investments.
401, and even a 401 is like a slow burn.
Yeah.
You know, you're better off doing something else like an IRA or something like that, better than the 401.
outta here.
But if you don't, or a house, like some people,
Yeah,
their houses,
yeah,
their
do houses,
little,
yeah.
you know, their nut
Yeah,
savings.
invest in something.
You know,
Yes.
so when they start,
and you have to. I'm telling you, if you don't invest in nothing, you're gonna work until you're dead. Everybody's plan is to literally buy back your freedom. You understand? If you can't buy back your freedom, you're gonna work forever.
So let's talk about this then. Let's pivot into this then. Even tying into what we talked about last week, you know, fucking times is rough right now for Americans. You know, everybody's working their asses off and shit. What are some things people can do to, you know, make life easier on them? What can they do as a side hustle? What can they do to start a business? What can they do to basically get out of the rat race?
Well, you know, first and foremost, if you like have a trade, if you enjoy doing something, like if it's like, you know, nails or hair or this or that, you can always start a small little business on the weekend. You know what I mean? If it's making bracelets, I know it shit sounds funky, but you know what?
go wash people's cars. Go cut people's grass. You
You
understand?
send me
For
a
real.
little snippet of a guy junk removal.
Oh, junk removal. Junk
Yeah.
removal, you can make
That's
$1 million
big
a
one.
year in that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways, especially with the internet nowadays.
Do shit that people don't want to do.
Get your hands dirty.
Dirty, exactly.
Get your hands dirty.
Yep.
OnlyFans. Fucking start it, girls. Okay? There's $2 billion being made on that shit. Show a fucking nipple and stop being scared.
Girls is killing shit right now.
Yeah, they can do anything.
They're wearing men watches right now.
That's where all the fucking money in the world is fucking going. That's why all the fucking all the fathers and families are struggling because they're too busy affording all these fucking OnlyFans girls that are spending it on fucking Sour Patch Kids and fucking Victoria's Secret brawls, and that's it. You know what I mean? So. Thank you for fucking running our society, OnlyFans.
How many OnlyFans girls you subscribe to?
I actually, I've done like maybe one just because like I knew her.
And you just want to see what
like,
that
high school.
You want to see what that shit look like, huh?
I'll never just be like, oh, random girl. No. Like, but if it was like, oh, I remember her.
Yeah. Let me see what that ass look like.
Thing.
So,
you ever did?
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
No, I've been on there before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I posted just light pictures. Same pictures I post on Instagram, I post on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but with the dick hanging out the zipper. Just the balls hanging out the zipper. Like an alien
Like,
brain.
look, I sat and gum.
Nigga stupid to look, I sat.
You're all red and shit, Harry.
You know the funny thing is, man, my ass never did. Sometimes I think of like, damn, I want to see what this girl shit like. But
you ain't never subscribe and then unsubscribe because you was like, that's subscribe. This is bullshit. That ain't even nothing that special.
I never did. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to one time. I'm like, I wanted to, but I'm like, you know what? Let me stay the fuck off this shit. You know what I'm saying? I would get me in trouble.
Bitch, I got $7 for you here. I'll pay for the 1 month and just see what that ass look like and probably bounce after that.
So you did. So it ain't no.
Everybody has.
Okay. Not me.
I've done it.
Not everybody.
I went to school with this bitch. Let me see what her fucking vagina looks
my
like.
excuse.
I'm like, let's see what that vagina looks like.
Excuse, man.
You don't go in there like a creeper and start DMing them and shit, but you let me subscribe. I got $6
you watching,
for you.
Be like, oh look, I just subscribed. That shit look good.
Let me see what this roast beef curtain look like. You heard of Lori Harvey? This bitch is Lori Arby's.
Arby's.
Yo, god damn, they got all them niggas.
But that's
beating
it,
that
man.
shit up, boy.
That's what's taking over the world, and
We fucked up.
Yo, how do we get here?
I
Yo,
know,
I was
for
talking
real.
about, guys.
we were talking about Kanye
what
getting head. And
what
then
I'm
it
telling
spun
y'all.
off into
What I was saying was these girls are killing shit with OnlyFans. So guys, you are never gonna run shit in this world if you don't get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like a lot of dudes don't want to be, they want to provide for their girl and shit like that. You're never going to unless you're, you know what I'm saying, somewhat financially secure or stable. So I know a lot of people don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to. Dog, there's so much money in detailing cars.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yep.
Cleaning crews, sanitation, and just like trades in general, bro. Like you guys got to remember, you're only gonna get paid for how replaceable you are. So if you're replaceable as fuck at a job, you're gonna get paid minimum pay. You're gonna get paid less than $15 because what the fuck, you don't have no skill at anything, and that's just a hard fucking cold fact. So a big thing right now, like dudes, trade. Just get a trade. Go fucking learn how to code. Go learn other languages, or go get your hands dirty, like we were talking about, and do like junk removal and shit. Electrician. We need more electricians and plumbers.
That's definitely hard. Plumbers, electricians. That's a lot of shit to go to school
get paid.
for.
It's not. But it's not anywhere near 4. Yeah, it's not anywhere near 4 years like these fucking scam schools. You know what I'm saying? Where you go, I got a business degree.
Yeah.
But you don't know how to handle business.
How many people come out of college and do nothing?
Bro, when I was in college,
I feel like 90% of people come out of college and do nothing with their degrees.
Bro, when I was in college, every guy was a business major, and every girl was there for her RN.
Psychology.
Or she wanted to be a nurse.
Or psychology.
Or psychology. So it's like, bro, what are you gonna like? Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're gonna be a nurse or doctor or lawyer, of course you gotta go to your traditional schools. But bro, you can definitely get to where you want faster, bro, by learning a trade, mastering it, and easily making over $100,000 a year.
And now anything is online. It's accessible.
For the most part,
Like, you don't need to go to college to learn some shit, especially in business.
And this, you know what? It is true because they have these like schools, like they got these little schools like 2 months. Like before, like years ago, my girl went to do like dialysis. They trained her in like, she had to pay like $1,200, and they trained her, you understand, how to do it in like 2 months, and then boom, you got your license, then you are licensed, you understand, dialysis. So, and then some people, like, just like when people learn how to drive trucks, you go to the trucking school for like a couple months, boom, you're a truck driver now. So it is what it is.
Bro, there's so many.
You gotta invest in yourself.
That industry was booming for the last couple of years. I don't think it is anymore, but transportation was another one.
Transportation, that was big, especially like logistics, like when COVID was going on. That was super, super big. But yeah, there's tons of ways you got to just get your hands dirty. Like you said, plumbers, electricians. We need more plumbers and electricians. We don't need any more rappers, guys. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need any more of y'all mixtapes. Like, just go make this bread, bro. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Still makes it. We need more rappers.
No, you know what I'm saying? And get your hands dirty, bro, because it will pay. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to make the easy way, and that shit's gonna come back and haunt your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? It takes time. You know, everybody just wants to, like, especially just like get in there and make a bunch of money. But no, you know, it takes time to build a resume. You know, every step of the way. You know what I mean? As long as you're progressing in your career. You know what I mean?
Bro, we were talking about barbers earlier. A haircut $60, bro. So if you cut 2 hairs, $60 is $120 an hour. Yeah. And then you working 8 hours a day, you're making $1,000 a day.
Yeah. I wish I was a fire ass barber,
bro.
You could make some fucking money.
Landscaping, you know, people think, oh, Mexican work, I'm not doing lawn work. Like, no, bro, that shit pays. Like, if you run the business the right way,
they make
the
money.
Pool business, you fucking like, I own a pool business, bro. You get $150 a month for a pool. And if you get 100 accounts, you know, that's $15,000, and you could do that shit in 4 days. Yep. So service industries in general, barber, hair, nails, or like we said earlier, like these junk removal companies, all these shits that most people don't want to do because it might be looked down upon or whatnot. Fuck that, bro. And you're going to make that money faster by building your business and doing that shit and learning that trade faster than somebody that's going to go to school for 4 to 6, 7 years, bro.
Yep.
So don't sleep on that shit. You know, there's so many YouTube videos on how to do everything nowadays anyway. You don't know how to do anything? YouTube that shit.
Yep, that's a fact. You're right. It's crazy.
Or you just find you a sugar mama.
Yeah, that too. Daddy. You eat some old grandma pussy and get it popping.
That shit. Yeah. I call it applesauce. Because you put the cinnamon on it, you know what I mean? It kind of
works.
Knocks the smell.
It smells like mothballs.
That's nasty.
I got used to it.
Here we go. Here's where we go down our little spiral here. Here's where we go down our spiral. What's the oldest girl you ever popped?
You know what? Not that old, man.
68.
I think it might have been not super long ago, but it was an older woman, and she was squirting all over my house.
Wow.
I swear.
She was older and dust didn't come out?
Yeah, no.
I would have thought dust would have gone everywhere.
She was a squirter. That was like the first time I had a real squirter. But she was old. She might have been like around 50.
Oh, Jesus
40,
Christ.
45.
She was,
maybe 45.
They almost finished burying the grave. God damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
I like that.
It was all for the experience. I only, it was a one and done. It was good. It was good. It wasn't bad. It was fun because it was, the squirting, but other than that, it was like okay, been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
I'm not an old bitch kind of guy.
What's the oldest you've been with?
Oldest I've been with, probably 35. When I was younger.
I was gonna say.
Here you go. You
was 35.
No, this is when I was younger though. This is when I was probably like 20.
Okay.
So that was super old to me. That was like, yo, you're fucking on your way out. Back then, when you was like 19, 20,
I know.
Somebody that was like even 30 was like crazy to you. You were like, yo, you old as fuck.
For real.
I feel like T hit someone's grandma.
No. The oldest I did, no lie, was like, I don't know. I think she was like 45 or something.
Oh my God.
I could see him with like
45.
the Proud Family, like grandma from the cartoon.
Nah, she gotta have bread if I gotta do some shit like that. I ain't doing it for no reason. It ain't entertaining. You understand? Like, no.
Yeah, just not your thing.
It ain't. Yeah, it's like if like
some people are into it. Listen,
like, not into menopause.
Okay, like right now, you understand? Like, I'm married, but basically, if I wasn't, it'd be easy to get shorties. You understand? Like, why I'm gonna fuck with an old ass bitch for no reason? Like,
Yeah.
Some people are into that.
And it's
shit,
like,
though.
bro, you got your girl, and like, if you want other shorties, you just cheat on her, you know?
I don't do those things. Black guys don't cheat. Nigga.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah.
Well, at
Only
the end of the
white
day,
men.
some people are into, older women,
yeah.
younger women, whatever. Just don't get it too young.
Yeah.
Y'all sugarcoating everything.
All right, we ain't saying that. You understand? Nah.
Y'all be sugarcoating everything, man.
Why? What you mean?
None. I'll let y'all vibe.
Oh,
Vibe.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
Me neither. I don't know what you talking about.
I know.
I'll fuck them all. I don't.
He said,
Yeah, he
fuck
treated
them all.
like Pokemon.
I know. I was about to say that. I'll fuck them all.
Yeah, I ain't got no preference.
Blastoise, a Venusaur, it don't matter to me.
They got like, somewhat standards, but for the most part, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm shutting any rule out or any age or any ethnicity, your shape. They can all get it as long as they,
How big you'll go?
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Seriously, no.
Quick question.
Yeah,
Quick
we're
question.
not doing
this.
This is gonna be
This
the
ain't
whole
right.
thing.
This ain't right.
See,
I don't
y'all
care.
sugarcoat. Y'all be
Listen,
scared.
no,
Y'all
no,
so,
I don't.
oh my God, y'all so scared.
Oh my God.
Then you answer it first.
Exactly.
What's the
What's the biggest you go to?
Yeah.
What is the?
You
I'm
answer
asking y'all.
fucking
No,
I'm
I'm
asking
asking
y'all.
you.
What the biggest bitch y'all fuck is?
Are you asking is the biggest bitch we have fucked or we would fuck?
Don't say both.
Nah. Would. What's the biggest you'll go? Probably depend on
Oh,
how.
come on. That's not even right. That's
All
not
right, the
right.
biggest you've done then.
That's not a. I don't remember, man.
She's
What do you
still
want me
loading.
to- You want me to?
She's still getting out of the bed.
You want me to fucking guess her weight?
Nah, I ain't.
What do you want me to guess her?
No, you know what? I ain't gonna never say. I never hit no big girl. Not my thing. Never really want to. But I done hit a 2 or 3 before.
2, 3, what?
Like by looks.
Oh, I thought he was saying.
No,
I thought he was saying
Like by
300. I was
looks.
like,
3 girls?
No,
I thought you were saying 300 pounds.
Nah,
I was
by
like,
looks, like I'm like, damn. One time, I'm saying, was in this moment, like with my cousin. And
A 2 is pretty bad. I don't know if I've ever
3.
rated a girl.
She's probably like
a 2.
she's probably like a 3 or 2, nigga, for
She
real.
must have been like paralyzed or something.
No,
to get that low.
She was ugly as fuck.
Like you know,
So
even
listen,
if a
no.
girl, you could somewhat find some kind of cuteness and
No,
rate a
she
girl
wasn't
like
cute at all.
a 4.
Listen,
you know what I mean? But like
No, she's not
a
a 4.
2, she
She's
must
about
have
a
like
2 or
shit
3.
is crazy.
Nah,
shit
so-
growing out of her
listen,
face.
You
Nah,
must have
nah,
just
nah,
got
shit.
out of jail.
Nah,
and then you
I
was like,
was-
I gotta fuck something. Let me just fuck
It
this.
was late night. You understand?
Oh, blame the darkness.
Listen,
Here we go.
no, it wasn't. I didn't blame the darkness. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be straight
Also,
honest.
you're scared of the
They're gonna be like,
darkness.
listen. Okay, she was in there. Well, like, listen. That's when Mel was living with me. You understand? We had a 3-bedroom. You understand? So he had a shorty there. I came in. I seen her. I was like, that bitch ugly as fuck, right? So boom, I go.
So
it
then
was
you
late.
fucked her?
I went to sleep, right?
Oh,
so then at
she
like
snuck
2
in your
o'clock in the
room.
morning, somebody knocking on my room door. Knocking on my room door. It was my cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, man, I got this girl in the room. Yo, man, cause she wanna fuck you.
What the
I'm like,
fuck?
I'm like, yo, it's like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you talking about? She wanna fuck you, man. Come on, man. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, yo, that whole ugly. He was like, nah, man, she'll pay you. I was like, how much?
What?
What?
I swear to God. I was like, how much? Man, she'd give you go like 150, 200. I was like, damn, for real?
Damn,
I
so
was
you
like,
got
all
an OnlyFans on the low.
So this was back in the day.
Oh, you was
So listen,
You
and I-
was gigolo.
he was
this-
only man's.
Listen, man. And this was time I was grinding. This when I was working at, you understand, Pepsi.
Oh, you was grinding on
So
me.
she
You
was like,
grinding
all
on
right.
her.
Yo, listen, Shorty gave me, I did it, you understand? She gave me 150, right? And then she had left my
What?
room, right? And she left
I'm
her
so
purse in
confused.
there. I took another 100 after
Bro, why you did her like that? She's already paying.
I said, give me that.
She was already a paying customer. And then you just like,
I just had to do it.
oh my
That's
God.
some dirtbag shit. T, they're gonna fucking roast you. for
are
that.
know,
some piece of
They're
shit.
gonna roast the
But
shit
I forgot
out of you.
about it. It was the truth, though. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And
And then
like
what
my
if
daughter-
she's watching this right now?
That boy
Nah,
bought a
she
pair of
ain't-
Jordan 13s with that money back then.
You know me,
He was
man.
like,
I was up, but
he
yeah.
was like, the breads is coming out this weekend.
I was like, yo, fuck it, man. I did it. It is what it is. I did her a favor. She begged me.
You know what?
She begged me.
If you're out there, we'll bring you on the podcast.
I will gladly fucking bring
and
you
we're
on
gonna
the
let
pod,
you kick Terrell in the nuts.
she
No,
probably
no,
don't
no.
watch. She's probably
On
somewhere in a
film.
fucking cave or something. That's how ugly. She's probably living in the dark somewhere.
Guys, we're gonna bring her onto the show.
So, Yo, I hope you guys learned something from this episode. You know what I mean? We try giving you guys some knowledge, and
this episode was everywhere.
It was everywhere, but I like it. I like it. Think we got to throw some. Terrell threw a curveball at us with that back in his prostitution days, and I think we had some good times.
No,
low-key. Your career started in 1999 or whenever that happened.
You're a burglary prostitute.
Yeah, you can get arrested twice. Get in the back of the fucking cop car. Watch your fucking head.
You're just living up to your expectations, T.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit. If I get, y'all got a lot of shit. It just don't come to me. You understand? It just at random times it come to me. The shit that we done.
I don't tell my stories either because we were doing the same
that
shit,
girl,
fucking them and robbing them.
That girl is the successful failure of the week.
Yeah,
because she got the dick that she wanted, but then she got robbed.
So it was a
Yo,
she had more money in there. Lucky she only took 100.
You tried doing that thing where like you ever was little and like your parents left their purse or something, you was like, there was like $200 in there. He was like, I'm gonna just take 20. They ain't even gonna know. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay, just me.
You know what I used to do?
They knew.
Greg used to have this big ass change bucket. I used to pour that shit over.
Go to Publix.
Take that nigga money. And no, we used to go to fucking Wendy's right down the street. Remember everything was $1 back then?
Yeah.
We took like $3 worth of quarters in that shit. I used to go buy Wendy's, all that shit. I don't care.
You were the asshole that I'd get stuck behind. And he was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Here's my nickels.
Yo, you guys ever, all right, before we get out of here,
yeah.
You guys ever fucking go to the gas station and you're just like, man, I just need to get a drink or maybe throw like 20 on pump 4 or whatever. And you go in there and you get stuck behind the fucking asshole.
I don't go inside gas stations.
That's the worst people who's doing like 20 things a lottery.
They're like, give me a pick 6. Yeah. Give me the Monopoly. Let's play.
My favorite is when they want to scratch it off right there.
I'm like, yo, bitch, if you don't fucking move right now and let me buy this Gatorade, you fucking tramp.
Yo, I swear, they let me get this. How much is that one? Oh, no, I'll be like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
Or they're always buying the combination. They're always getting that and like cigarettes. They're like, and, you know what? Fuck it. Let me get the Marlboro 100 lights. And you're just like, bro, hey, can you just smoke this fucking cigarette and die already? Like, get the fuck out of my way so I can keep going, dog. Like, Jesus Christ.
Man, you guys are real.
And then they want to do that thing. No. And then they want to do that thing. I
started this episode with positivity, love, abundance, and you guys with the inhale, the positivity, exhale, and you guys did all this shit.
It's the anger that.
And then they want to look back at you and go, "Oh, sorry, I didn't even do you there." You're like, "Yeah, I bet you didn't, bitch." And they're over there because those are the people that start scratching it at the counter.
Yeah, at the counter.
Yeah, I love that shit.
And you're like, "Dog, if you don't fucking scratch this shit in your car,
this shit, man."
Yeah.
I just want to take the little penny that they're using that scratching and just throw that shit. Just throw that shit right at the fucking Coca-Cola case. Yo. So this has been episode 14.
I'm going to apologize for my friends today, guys. I try to keep them on track and keep the positivity flowing. But
No. We would not be the podcast we are if we stayed on track.
The demons were coming out today.
Damn. I'm just surprised we didn't have any conspiracy theorist
I know, yeah, we didn't.
That's probably just because Terrell didn't bring one up yet because that's our conspiracy theorist. You got any conspiracy theories first before we go out?
I probably do, but I ain't gonna bring it up.
All the water is shit. He's just going.
We got nothing right now.
Nothing right now. Well, he'll cook something up for you guys next week.
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna have a whole section.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.